Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, apologies for uploading very late. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. The translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? My name is called Tinashe, not his real name, and I am from Zim. I am 34 years old, and for most of my life I have done whatever it takes to get by. I am a bricklayer by profession. I am working on a farm here in Zanin, and at the farm where we are working usually, we harvest your lemons, and sometimes then we do onions and whatever here in Zanin, South Africa. Every day when I wake up before dawn. Since I am driving a tractor, I put on my boots and I head out to work. I do spend hours under the sun, my hands covered in dirt, and always tired. I am always tired. Maybe it is because of the chemicals that we are always using on the plantation. It is a tough life, but it's the only one that I know. And I have accepted it. Or at least I thought that I had accepted this. But lately something has changed. Lately I have been questioning everything. When I came here, when I was told that we were going back to the border so that we can have our permits, those ones that we are given since we are farm workers, I thought that my life was going to change. Now I could go wherever I wanted since I now had my proper papers. But after you've gotten your permit, life will ask this question. What now? You now have your papers. Now what? I have a wife. She's a Tsonga speaking woman, South African, the most beautiful woman that I have ever known. She has a smile that can light up even the darkest days. When I am with her, I feel like I am the luckiest man alive. Yes, I am the luckiest man alive. She has given me more love than I ever thought I deserved, more kindness than I have ever known, but deep down I can't help but feel like I have failed her. She deserves so much more than this life. The constant struggle, she deserves a life filled with comfort, with happiness, with everything that I cannot give her. There was this other time when we wanted to go to town. So we were by the hiking spot. There was this other man. He stopped to give us a lift. This man was driving a very beautiful car. And when we got into the vehicle, so I went and I sat at the driver's side by the passenger seat, and then my wife was at the back seat. So the man did not want to move because he was like, no, the woman is supposed to come and sit here. And then when he was driving, he asked me why I had refused to cooperate. I then told him that it was my wife and what he was doing was quite disrespectful. He looked at my wife and he was like, Wayemba, this cannot be your wife with the way that she is beautiful, never. Then she looked at my wife and she was like, with the way that you are beautiful, why are you wasting your years on a man like this? You deserve a man that is rich. I felt so bad at that time. When we got off from the vehicle, my wife was like, it is okay, let us go. And we went on our way. So that really hurt me when that man told me that my wife was more beautiful and she deserves to be with a man that can treat her nice, who can give her money, and a man that is wealthy. That one I knew. Even when I proposed love to her, I never expected that she was going to say yes. But she's just built different. A few weeks ago, we had to go to Joburg to the fruit and veg market. There were some things that we were going to deliver there. So I went and I spoke with my cousin staying in the location there in Johannesburg. That was when I met a Sangoma. He's just staying a couple of hours from where my cousin is staying. I met up with him because there were some issues that I needed to sort out because we have been trying for another baby, but it seems as if it is not working. So when I got there, I saw that there were other people that had really nice cars. I asked my cousin about this and he told me that, oh, don't you know that this man, this Sangoma, is very powerful. He specializes in these rituals where you will do ubutwala rituals and you get rich. And I had never thought and I had never considered myself doing something like that. But then when I went to bed, I looked at my wife, looked at her profile picture, and I started thinking, about the way that sometimes you can see that your wife loves you, but when she sees like a beautiful car, the way that she looks at the beautiful car, as if she'll be like, God, can you at least bless us with such a car? I then lied to my cousin that I just wanted to go by the spaza shop. There was something that I wanted to buy. Well, I went to the spaza shop. On my way back, I looked around and I saw that no one who knew me was looking at me. Then I got into the Sangoma's compound. The Sangoma, an old man, to my surprise, he said, look into the mirror. So I looked into the mirror before I had even told him about my wife that I had met, that I had left in Zanin. He told me everything about her. As I was listening, he then said that, you know what, you can have it all. And I said, are you for real? And he was like, yes, you can have it all. And anything that you want. You can provide great comfort and financial security for your wife. But I can try to at least give you 5 years. And I said, 5 years as in what? 5 years of being wealthy or what? And then he said, no, these 5 years, it's not for you. These 5 years, they are going to be tied to your wife. She's going to be the sacrifice after 5 years. But as for you, you can continue enjoying your money. She is the one who is going to pay the price for your wealth. I remember sitting there. It was as if I had been hit by a bullet. I was stunned, not knowing what to say. He explained the ritual. It will bind her soul to the wealth, and I was going to become rich. He spoke of it as nothing, as something that is just normal. And she is the woman that I love. And after 5 years, then we will sacrifice her. I am horrified, but a part of me is tempted. 5 years. 5 years with Zintle, not her real name. 5 years of happiness, giving her the life that she deserves. At least, the Sangoma said, you have a child together. You'll always remember her through the child that she gave you. So now I'm back in Zanin. I haven't been able to sleep. I lie awake at night and I just keep on thinking. Sometimes I wake up and then I look at her and I said, what am I supposed to do? Should I do this for 5 years? I imagine us living in a big house, fancy clothes, enough food to eat, providing for her family. Even when she dies, I will try to do something for them. I picture her smiling and happy, living a good life, driving in a very beautiful car. I keep on watching her as she'll be sleeping beside me, but then it hurts me a lot. So the Sangoma said, let's say it happens that she dumps you. Don't you know that you are the one that is going to be the loser? Because a woman, when she wants to dump you, she will do it without thinking twice. One day you're going to have a fight, and one day after you have fought with her, she is going to be taken away from you. That was what the Sangoma in Joburg told me. Believe you me, I have tried to push this away from me. I can be happy, but at what cost? Is 5 years of happiness worth it? I just want to know. I have tried to pretend like we can be okay, but here I am. I need your advice. If there is anyone who can advise me, please help me. To those that can understand my pain, my struggle, maybe you can see exactly what I am going through. I'll be following through in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our brother, and that was the translation of the message that he sent to me. To you, dear brother, please do not even think about it. Do not sacrifice her. And if the Sangoma told you that one day she is going to dump you, so let it be. They say that if you love someone for real, you will be willing to let go of that person. But if you say that you love someone and you can't let them go, then that is not true love. Let us talk about that issue in the comment section.